It's your boy Chips Ahoy, and welcome back, guys, to another episode here on Hypixel Skyblock. Guys, I think today's video is going to absolutely blow your minds. If everything goes as planned, I will be able to create a brand new 2000 IQ farm never seen before on Hypixel that just makes so much money, and I'm so excited to get started. Let me start off by explaining my thought process about this farm and how I got the idea, and then we can start some prototype building and some testing and figure out how to make this thing as profitable and valuable and just OP as possible.
Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here.
So flashback to the beginning of October. I had just finished a huge project. I was going for #1 netherwort collection, and boy did I get close. I had spent about 2 months farming netherwort on this farm right here, and I got all the way up to #10 in netherwort collection on the whole server. I didn't make it to #1 because I wanted to move on. What the heck was I going to try out? At my first glance, there really wasn't anything else to do in terms of farming. I already had tons of massive farms on my island. I've got a humongous cactus farm, a giant wall of cocoa beans, a semi-AFK cocoa bean farm, a bunch of layers of netherwort, an AFK sugarcane farm, 4 more layers of manual sugarcane, 4 layers of potatoes / carrots, and some pumpkins and melons. My island was already full of farms, so I went and checked the skills, right? What else could I work on besides farming? There's mining, but that's not too exciting. There's combat, but that takes a lot of work. There's foraging, but that's not too exciting either. There's fishing, that's even less exciting. I mean, I guess I could do dungeons, but that kind of, goes with combat, and I got a lot of work to do there. I didn't really love any of my choices, except for what I was doing at the moment, which was farming. So I still got a ways to go. I got to get level 50 farming, and let's just go ahead and see what else I could possibly do here. I mean, I could make a wheat farm, but who wants to make a wheat farm? And I've already got farms for everything else except for one thing on this screen. There is one last crop that I do not have a farm for, and I haven't seen a single farm for on anybody's island. That, my friends, is mushroom. And I started brainstorming how I could possibly make a mushroom farm. There's bone meal, but that wouldn't really work because you already have like infinite bone mealed mushrooms on a public island. And I remembered from somewhere that I think mushrooms actually do grow. At least they grow naturally in vanilla worlds, so there has to be maybe a way to grow them. And I couldn't think of a way. I was going about it all wrong until finally it hit me after a bit of research. We don't need to grow mushrooms. We need to spread mushrooms. And this could actually work. I could set up a system to spread mushrooms. So I created a box and started some initial testing. We've got a 4x4 area right here. Let's place that. Let's see if they grow into any direction. Let's lock it up because I'm pretty sure mushrooms need to be in the darkness. And then we can label it research in progress. Now I left this area and came back to it a couple times. And every time I looked, I mined up the dirt on the roof and only one of each had grown. I was like, well, it kind of works, but it's just super slow. And then days passed by and still only one had grown. So I backed it up with even more research. Returning to the wiki, I found that there can only be a total of 5 mushrooms of the same type in a 9x9x3 area around the original mushroom. What the heck is this? It makes complete sense. That's why there's only 5 of each type growing. But like, how the heck could I make a farm out of that? Anyway, with this new information, it was time for research round 2. And at this point, I knew something great could possibly come from the idea. So the top secret laboratory was born with, a lot of doors of secretive, work. And in this secret lab, we tested a couple different things. So we tested what block the mushrooms would grow the fastest on, whether it was miscellaneum, grass, or dirt. We tested whether water would make a difference on the growth rate, and we tested whether light levels made a difference on the growth rate. And after planting just one of each type in the opposite sides, so that we were sure they were 9 blocks apart, we came to conclusions like this. Oh my gosh, look at these beautiful mushrooms. Oh my gosh, more beautiful. Mushrooms everywhere, guys. So many mushrooms. 5 of each type grew on each side. This thing was going to happen. We concluded that water didn't make a difference, that light levels didn't make a difference, and the blocks didn't make a huge difference, except we wanted to use podzol. It's not miscellaneum, it's podzol. And we think those are going to support the best possible mushroom farm. That brings us to today. We are about to start phase 3 of invent a super awesome brand new farm that's super epic. Yes, that is exactly what this phase is called. We outlined the area of the farm right here. We're thinking we're going to need a lot of layers because based off of, phase 2 of testing, it does take a long time for it to grow. Our initial farm design is going to look something like this. Yeah, it might look a little funky, but this is the best we can do. It should grow to look something like, so when you want to farm it, all you're going to have to do, take out your hoe with harvesting 5 and run in a straight line, farming all of the mushrooms beautifully, super easy. You can even put up these bumpers on the side that we have here to make it even more effortless. After you farm through it, you won't have to replant because there will still be that one initial mushroom for the others to grow off of and re-spread to the rest of the farm. Now, unfortunately, with the 9x9x3 rule, you do have to spread out these mushrooms a long ways away. As you can see, it's not very space efficient, but I think if you make enough layers, hopefully will still be possible to have an infinite farm. The last thing I forgot to mention before we start building this thing is that the prices for these mushrooms are ridiculously high. Going into /bazaar, every single crop is only like a coin or so. Carrots, 2 to 3 coins. Potatoes, 3 coins. Pumpkins, 4 coins. Sugarcane, 2 coins. And so on, except for mushrooms. The brown ones are 13 each. The red ones are 15 each. Enchanted ones are almost 2,000 each. And enchanted red ones are almost 3,000 each. Guys, the amount of money we can make from this farm is actually like ridiculous. I could be shooting high here, but I'm really hoping for something around 3 mil an hour. I think that would be dope. Anyway, guys, it is time to start building phase 3 of the mushroom farm. I'm going to start in a corner, make sure it works out, and then build as many layers as I can throughout the whole island. And oh my gosh, this could be revolutionary. All right, let's check it out. Looks like it was pretty successful to me. We've got about 5 in each spot. Dang, boys, look at this. All right, so then when we go through to farm it, let's just test it out real quick. Wow, 2.9 farming XP per. And look at that. You get hella mushrooms super easily. All you have to do is run through it. Now we wait for them to spread again. I think we're going to continue building this throughout the whole area, and I like it, guys. I think it's pretty pog. Let me just see how much I make after, I don't know, farming this kind of tiny area. I know it's not going to be a lot of money at all because this is literally 30 seconds of farming, but yeah, let's check it out. /bazaar, 5k. Okay. And a 6k. Not bad. I probably should have kept those actually to plant, but that's alright. 10k in about 30 seconds is pretty solid, especially when we end up filling it up throughout the whole entire island and make, I'm thinking, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thinking we're gonna make about 7 layers of this stuff. So it should be infinite. That's 7 layers. Let's hope it's infinite. Yeah. All right, we're just gonna keep making these lanes of podzol and planting it just like that. All right, just finished the stone brick outline. There's the main part of the farm complete. Now all we have to do is plant the base mushrooms. Oh my God, guys! When I flip my screen, this farm is gonna blow your minds. Oh my! Here we go. Ready? In 3, 2, and 1. Oh, check this thing out, bro. All the mushrooms are grown. It's completely built. It looks amazing. It's just like, oh, it's so beautiful, dude. And I'm not talking about beauty in the sense that, like, it's visually appealing, because the colors in this farm, the ugly podzol, the mushrooms, not beautiful at all, but just the fact that I created this farm from just an idea and now it actually works is really, really awesome to see. I have never seen anything even like remotely similar to this thing ever before, and I put it all together and made a functioning mushroom farm. This is crazy. Like, oh my gosh. The fact that it works, I'm still mind blown, guys. I'm still mind blown. But anyway, now that it is all ready to go, it is time to farm it and see how good it actually is, how much money we're able to make, how high our collection's able to go, how much XP we're able to get, and all of that good stuff. The juicy information that you guys are looking for and need to know before you go ahead and make this on your islands. So I think we're just going to jump on in and start farming it. It's super, super simple. You literally just run in a line and make sure, guys, that you have in your personal compactor red mushrooms and brown mushrooms because you don't want your inventory to clog. And yeah, you just keep going just like this. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right, I'm gonna take down the starting numbers and we're gonna see how successful it is. Zoom, 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 zoom. And there we go. My first ever time farming through this mushroom farm is complete. Oh my gosh, let's check the stats. Alright guys, now remember when I run through this that I'm able to farm with my hoe, which has harvesting 5, which gives it a huge chance to get double crops. Also, I'm farming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers of the farm, and it's not able to go the full width of the island because of my massive cactus farm. So just take that into account as well. And now here we are, guys. I farmed this whole thing and it took me just 20 minutes, all right? In 20 minutes, I was able to farm through the whole thing. I got all these mushrooms here, and boys, I got 25,000 collection, which is pretty good. You could probably get top on mushroom collection pretty easily with this thing, seeing that, you know, the minions aren't super fast, and not that many people are going to farm mushrooms from the mushroom island. Also, this is way faster than the mushroom island. But yeah, guys, 25,000 collection. I got 35,000 farming XP, which is not super great, but not super terrible either. Remember that they give just 2.9 each one, so I'm gonna smack these two right here. You see 2.9 per. Also, I don't have a god potion on, so I don't have that extra XP boost. And also remember that it was just 20 minutes, so it would be about 100k per hour, which is kind of average in terms of farming XP. And now to the most important metric out there, guys. Coins, coins, coins. Let's hit up the bazaar. Let's go ahead and see what the price is. So let's go brown mushrooms, create a sell offer, 410k. Let's go ahead and throw them up there. / bazaar. Next, enchanted red mushrooms. Wait, those are just normal red mushrooms. Enchanted red mushrooms, here we go. 630k. Guys, that is about 1 million coins from 20 minutes of farming. And look, it was freaking filled instantly. That's crazy. Like, making a mil in 20 minutes is really, really good. It would be about 3 mil an hour, but unfortunately, that brings us to the biggest issue with this farm. It makes really good money per the time it takes to farm it, but it's not infinite. As you can see, I farmed through it about 5 minutes ago now, and only some are starting to grow back. You've got one, at different places, and yeah, it takes a long time for this thing to grow. It actually takes about 2 hours for all of the mushrooms to grow back. So you'd have to build a farm the size of your whole island, basically, for it to be infinite. Now, this is still really good. You can theoretically farm it about 10 times per day, which is about 10 mil. And it would only take about 3 hours or so to make 10 mil. So still really good, but if we can just find a way to make them grow or spread even faster, this farm could be way, way better. Again, it is already really good, but it could be extremely overpowered. I ran another test where I tested, if light levels made a difference, and yet again, I just confirmed that they didn't. They grew at the same rate in darkness versus with the glowstone, so unfortunately that won't help. Now remember, guys, that this is still like alpha or beta, version of the farm, and it still needs to be made better and better, and that's part of the reason I'm uploading this video. Yes, I am going to go ahead and use this farm for about a week before I tell you guys all about it and ruin the mushroom price, but I really want your feedback and thoughts in the comments, guys. I know that, a couple thousand brains are definitely better than just mine, just one. So if you guys have any ideas to make this farm better, please don't hesitate. Throw them down in the comments and, help everybody out. If you guys get this video to a total of, what do we want to go with? Like 69 likes, guys, 69 whole likes. I will drop a tutorial on how to build the farm with everything that we have so far, plus all the block distances, as well as all the updates from things that you comment down below. And I want to test out a couple more updates. I still have some things to test. I'm thinking it might grow faster if I were to add some more base mushrooms on the side. Like if I added another mushroom here. In that case, only 3 could grow here, but it would grow faster. So you'd be sacrificing a little to farm for some speed, so it could be worth it. I've got to test it out. I also want to go ahead and try adding more bumpers across the farm because it can be annoying to make sure you're going straight. So just adding bumpers on each side of each lane could be super helpful. And the last feature I want to do to make it look a little prettier is add a design to the bottom layer so that you don't see the nether wart farm. I think it'll just look a lot cleaner as a farm in total. So yeah, guys, 69 likes and I'll drop the whole tutorial with the updated farm and everything, but I want to get this out so that I can get your guys' help on improving the farm. I know I'm not going to hit it 100% perfect on the first try just by myself. So once again, drop your thoughts in the comments. Anyway, guys, here begins the quest to get top in mushroom collection, to make millions and millions and millions every day off of mushrooms, to see what the possibilities are with this farm and all that goes with a brand new farm in a collection that really has not been touched too much, I don't think. So yeah, overall, a lot was accomplished today. There is also a lot still to go. But anyway, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I will see you all in the next one. Adios and goodbye.